Welcome everybody to the Red3.org tip of the week on countering the Cryocopter Vindicator combo for the Empire of the Rising Sun. This is Crouton Man, and I will be shoutcasting a match between Alias Foxbox and Alias Molly here on Snowplow. This is a good example of how to counter this, and we're going to be watching this in the Foxbox perspective, just to see what he is doing while this match is going on. So without further ado, let's get started. As you can see here, Foxbox is going to begin by building a generator core. Doing this will allow him to build 2 dojo cores. And what he's going to do with these 2 dojo cores is he's going to come over to this part of the map and guard this oil derrick. Since the allied player is going to be harassing the ore collectors here, he needs to have some sort of income, and this oil derrick is extremely crucial. So what Foxbox is doing right now is he has rotated his MCV in order so he can get his refinery core closer to this refinery ore node here and quickly begin to get some sort of income while he can. He's packing up his MCV, and this is going to be an extremely strange offensive unit. What he's going to do with that is crush any enemy peacekeepers or any other enemy ground forces with that. You also notice here that Foxbox has built 2 barracks cores. He kept one undeployed. What he could do with that is crush any scouts that will prevent Foxbox from bringing out his infantry. He's going to do this infantry rush right here just as a distraction in order to get his MCV of his opponents a pack up here. This strategy is kind of an all-in strategy, but in a way so is his opponent's strategy. So what Foxbox is going to do here is he's going to build 5 tank busters from one dojo core, and he's going to build 5 Imperial warriors from another. And what he's going to do is he's going to attack this MCV. In the meantime, he's going to do something else as well. He's going to build a docks core here from his MCV, and he's going to deploy that out in the sea. What's going to happen is this MCV is going to end up retreating into the sea, and now Foxbox has some sort of fallback in order to destroy his MCV. As you can see here, the MCV is beginning to get beat up by these tank busters here. A little bit of softening up as the Cryocopter Vindicator combo here is going to destroy the sole ore truck of Foxbox. As you can see here, well, as Molly decides to drop the bombs, there we go. The ore truck is destroyed. In the meantime, Foxbox is doing some economic harassment of his own by destroying this refinery. As you can see here, Foxbox does have an economic advantage because he does have this one oil derrick. That is going to be your main source of income for this type of build order. Granted, it is not much, but it is just enough you need to build the necessary amount of tank busters and Imperial warriors to destroy any land forces your enemy has. As you can see here, all that's left of Molly's base is the power plant and MCV, thus the need for a docks core and these Yari mini-subs. You only really need a couple of them to destroy this MCV, and that would pretty much ensure victory right here. As you can see here, Foxbox has taken complete control of the land. The Vindicator does have no ammo, so what that means is it can't shoot at anything on the ground, meaning that the Cryocopter is fairly useless. It can be used to stop these Yari subs, but it's really not going to do much of anything, especially if you have more than 1 or 2 Yari subs to take out this MCV here. So as you can see, these Yari subs are going to be used as a mop-up force against this MCV. As I said earlier, this is sort of it's a sort of a strange build order, but sometimes when you're playing against these crafty allied folks, you need this kind of creativity, and Foxbox has certainly given it to us in this tip of the week here, and also throughout some other shoutcasts that Moblin DK has done also in the shoutcast forum. If you want to see some other good Empire matches, I would clearly suggest going to the shoutcast forum as well. As you can see here, these Yari mini subs are just going to be the last mop-up force to take out this power plant. So in review, you want to start out with the instant generator core and then build onto 2 dojo cores and move them toward the nearest oil derrick. You want to make sure you have firm ground control over that area, just because that oil derrick is going to be your main source of income throughout the game. From there, depending on the map, you can also do this on Infinity Island, and it also depends on how your opponent reacts. You can also build a docks core, to take care of any aquatic type of dealings that your enemy has thrown at you. So, as this replay has shown, this is a very counterable rush for the Empire by just resorting to their strong suit, their navy. So this is Crouton Man, and I hope you have enjoyed this short shoutcast / tip of the week. I'd like to thank Foxbox for being the author of this tip of the week and providing a good counter to this strategy.